Welcome to Quarantini Time, a show where I get to chat with my friends and family while enjoying a delicious beverage with them. On tonight's show is a friend from high school who I spent way too much time with doing the most random things in the world. We've kept in touch over the years. We still get together when I visit Mankato. He comes out here to visit me. We still do the most random things together. Please welcome my friend, Jack Ray. Hey, Jack, welcome to Quarantini Time.
How's it going?
Fantastic. You?
I'm surviving.
What are we drinking tonight?
Tonight I have a Minnesota's made Loon Juice cider.
Very nice. I have a Colorado made. You can't see it because my virtual background is disappearing, but it is
can
a
see half of it.
Kolsch. You need to come out to Colorado again.
Yeah, I would like to get out there again.
So it's been a while since you've been out here, but the last time you came out was in my single days.
Just barely. Seems like I was dropped off at the airport just so you could get rid of me for that night.
That is true. That was my first date with Kelly, was the night I dropped you off at the airport.
Yep. And then I was stuck at the airport because my flight was delayed for 3 extra hours.
Well, you know, there's stuff to do at the airport. Get over it.
True.
But you were out here because we went to a Brandy Carlisle concert.
Correct.
That was such a good show. That was one of them out at Red Rocks.
That was a good show.
How many Brandy Carlisle shows have you been to?
I've been to 2 out there. I went to 1 here, and then I went to my first one in Iowa.
So she's playing with the symphony again in September.
Oh, really?
Here at Red Rocks. So, you know, I'm just saying I got a couple tickets and you might want to get a couple too.
I'll have to see. I'll have to look into that, see if stuff is going on by that time.
So you and I know each other from high school. Well, junior high school. And then we went ahead and did lighting for theater in high school. What was your favorite show to light?
It's been so long ago, I can't remember what most of them were.
I know.
What did we do? We did The Boys Next Door or something.
Yeah.
And then there was The Foreigner. I think those are my first 2 that I did under Thad and Nate.
Well, and then we did Joseph.
Joseph was before that. I only did set construction for that.
That's right. I was in that one and helping with lights and sound.
I think I started right after that. My least favorite things to light were Dance Company. What a pain in the ass.
I hope everyone from Dance Company watches this.
Oh, I hope so too.
What about Prom?
Lighting that?
That was just nothing.
That was nothing, nah. Yeah, it was set them up and let them go.
I actually came across a book the other day of one-act plays that we did together in Mansky's acting class or theater class.
What was that, the Rainmaker?
No, I can't remember the name of it. I need to find the book. But as I recall, we were horrible.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was on the other side of the stage, on the non-lit side.
Yeah, I think he even made the comment about how we were better at doing lighting than the acting part.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt on that.
Why did we take that class?
Because it would have been an easy class to take.
I'm pretty sure we taught the lighting and sound aspects of that class.
Yeah, we did. I remember having to set up a little test thing for everybody to go up to the booth and set things up, and I ended up doing half of it for most of them.
Did you watch much hockey this year?
You know, I haven't watched hockey in so long because I'm so frustrated with the Wild.
They were on their typical end of the season, second half of the season uptick before this whole thing got canceled. They do that at the second half of the season every season.
Well, it's every Minnesota team. And they can have a full season that's good. It's either the first half or the second half, and then the rest of it, they just shit down their legs.
So you're not sad about there not being a hockey season right now?
Well, they would have dropped off. As soon as they hit the playoffs, no matter what they're doing, they're done. They can't close it out.
I'm just going to skip back and forth from present to high school time. We would get together with Steve and Dan and Emily and Angie and all them and watch some of the most obscure movies.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff that I can't even recall most of them that we watch, but if
Probably
if I come across them, I'm like, oh my God, I've actually seen that one. What was the best of the most obscure that we watched?
I think one of my favorite things that we've ever watched was, I don't know if you were there at the time. I know it was me, Steve, Dan, and possibly Angie. But the first time we watched Evil Dead and the famous tree scene, and Dan just goes off and just starts laughing.
Those movies are great. I still watch those.
Oh, yeah, they're fantastic movies for being how bad they are.
What shows and movies you watching right now?
You know, I watch a lot of the cooking channel right now. I have so much stuff on my Netflix list that it's overwhelming to try and figure out what to watch. Because it's either going to be something that just I have to keep watching the whole time, or it's just going to be the why did I watch that and waste the time.
So the one random thing I've been binge watching, which I don't know why because I can't stand it, is on the Food Network. I've been watching Guys Grocery Games.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that show.
But for some odd reason, I can put it on and watch like 5 of them in a row.
The problem with the Food Channel is how it's gone away from the actual cooking stuff now. Everything is some kind of competition show, the baking cupcake shows or Guys Grocery Games and stuff. That's the stuff I don't like. I'd rather watch the actual cooking stuff, like on the cooking channel.
So then going back to high school, because this is what I do, we used to watch all kinds of, at that time it was WWF, and then it switched to WWE, and now it's WW, I don't know what the hell it is.
I don't think they know what it is anymore either.
Do you still keep tabs on any of that?
I watch a lot of it in fast forward because it's the same stuff all the time. I'm more into I still watch the pay-per-views and stuff.
Did you watch any of it with Ronda Rousey and stuff?
I did, yeah. I think that was kind of a failed experiment.
I just saw news articles that said that she blamed the fans and stuff because I think she's done, right?
As far as I know, she probably is, but who knows? It may be all work.
That's how Vince McMahon does it.
Oh, yeah.
Is he still in charge of it?
Unfortunately, yes. Nothing's going to change until he's out because he's stuck in his old man ways.
The other thing that we had to hit up while you were out here in Denver one time was Mile High Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Which we didn't go to the big one. Next time you come out here, we'll go to the big warehouse.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you a DC, a Marvel guy?
I am a DC guy.
That is unfortunate. Who do you follow in the DC world?
I like the Batman stuff. I used to be big into Superman, but that's kind of changed to the Batman now. I jump around a lot.
Who's the new Batman that they just plugged?
Said from Twilight.
What do you think about him taking over as Batman?
I don't know. Maybe he's grown up. Maybe he'll fit into. I didn't like the choice of Affleck at first, but he ended up being okay. So.
Well, if Michael Keaton can be Batman, anyone can be Batman.
Well, if Val Kilmer or George Clooney can be Batman, anybody can be Batman.
Basically, we learned that anybody can be Batman because he sucks. Well, at the end of every interview, I like to do the James Lipton COVID-19 questionnaire. We, of course, watched James Lipton all the time inside the actor's studio, and I've wanted to do this. I love asking this questionnaire. Are you ready?
I am ready.
What is your favorite word?
After watching all of these episodes in front of me, I've been trying to think of answers, and I don't have a favorite word.
Wait, you've watched every episode?
Well, yes, I have watched every episode.
You're a terrible liar. You don't have a favorite word. Do you have a word that you use a lot?
Probably shit.
What's your least favorite word?
Work.
Who would you most like to be in a stay-at-home quarantine with?
I would either say Alton Brown or Bob Ross. Both very relaxing people.
Who would you least like to be in a stay-at-home quarantine with?
I could go with the obvious answer of Trump. But then as I was thinking about that also might be a funny thing to be stuck with just because of all the stupid shit that he would end up doing. It would be a free entertainment, just like it is now. But my real answer would be Bono.
So what's your favorite curse word?
I would toss it between shit and fuck.
What sound or noise do you love?
I love the sound of probably rainstorms.
What sound or noise do you hate?
My alarm clock.
If you could only have one type of food during a stay-at-home quarantine, what would it be?
I would say either chicken wings or Chipotle. Because with Chipotle, you can eat once a day and you're good for ever. And chicken wings, you can do different things with. So it'd always be different.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
I think it would be fun to be a lighting designer for big concerts.
What profession other than yours would you not like to do?
Anything in retail.
And the last question tonight, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Well, you made it.
Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you,
I have
Laura.
loved having you here.
Yeah, it's been a fun time.
All right, we'll get out to Colorado soon as this is over.
I will try.